Alright, I'm a little out of breath from attempting to jog, but hopefully I can be understood. So, this house here is a very special house for me in Greenville. It's one of two that I'm aware of off the top of my head that have gone through the same process. So, if you read Jane Jacobs, Death and Life, Life and Death, Death and Life of Great American Cities, she talks about the cycle that neighborhoods go through of being built, declining, and then redeveloping, right? And one of those steps in there, a lot of times you'd have a pretty nice house that's built, like this one, and then as the neighborhood declined and the wealthy people moved elsewhere, rotating around the city, a lot of times the grand old houses would be put to other use, right? And so like in this case here, this place is like multifamily housing now. There's another one down closer to the old, what do they call the place where Furman used to be before they moved over to Furman, that historic district, Pettigrew. There's one there near there, which is a pretty grand house, which is now a triplex, 3 units, right? And that was one way that the free market provided affordable housing without government subsidies, all that kind of stuff. But of course, that kind of thing is very difficult to do legally with zoning, right? If you take a big old house like this and you say, hey, you know what? I'm just going to convert this legally to a triplex. You're going to have the normal pitchfork wielding mob of NIMBYs. It's not going to happen, right? But that's what used to happen, okay? And yeah. So I like this. Whenever I walk or drive by this house, I always think, oh yeah, the house which used to be a mansion. And it's not multifamily housing. That's cool. It's a cool that it's still there. It's a little leftover from a previous era of what I would like to call housing flexibility, where one unit of housing could be readapted and put to different uses depending on the economic conditions and the socioeconomic conditions of the neighborhood, right? Again, to talk about the mill house I talked about yesterday, mill houses, a lot of them started out as duplexes where they shared bathroom in the back, okay? Imagine that. Imagine Americans be willing to do that now. But they did. They were housing. You had 2 families, shared bathroom in the back, maybe shared kitchen, I can't remember. Probably dependent on the area. But then as the neighborhoods kind of emptied out after the fall of the textile industry, and also as some of the people got wealthier and whatever, a lot of them are converted to single-family homes, right? So it's totally normal, historically speaking, to have a single-family home that converts to a multifamily home, or to have the opposite happen, a multifamily home being converted to a single-family home. And that's the kind of flexibility which, with the rise of the modern zoning regime, is basically made illegal and impossible.